Oh, dear God.
Movement. Oh,
Oh, my.
stronger, faster, higher.
Oh, my God.
Hello,
Victoria,
you guys.
we're live.
Hello.
Welcome to another.
Exciting episode.
Oh, my God.
I feel it real fun.
Can you feel it, everyone?
I can feel it. I can feel it.
I'm feeling it, too.
So it's your manifesting questions answered live.
That's right.
Excuse me while I
Because
nose. Right, it
imagining,
is
I mean, like,
5th of
answering
June.
them dead wouldn't be that
That's
much
right.
fun.
Jake Woolley's here
Yo.
again. Yay! Hello,
Triple D,
Oliver,
MM people. Hey,
Anicia, Virginia.
you guys just came through so fast. Just type in, how do we know you, right? MM, Triple D. We like just seeing all that. Lets everyone know
Jesse, DDD Fran.
how cool it all is. Look
Yes.
at all that. Triple D people,
Yes.
MM people, Virginia.
Oh my God, you were
Stella,
alive. That's right,
MM
Virginia.
Jim,
That's all wonky.
Lindsay.
Nice.
Hey, just was
What's going on?
Triple D,
Iggy, Triple D. Yes.
Triple D, Jesse. Whoa.
Okay, 2 days with Jake Woolley. I know.
In the hut,
We're
everyone
blessed.
said. So,
Cool. Yes.
is it going to be a great show today, Victoria, because we're having a yummy lunch and so on?
DDD John Mance.
Oh my God, look at that.
Are we blessed?
I
Did you
like-
say?
Oh, he's reading the pocket.
Oh, he's getting the stuff. The lollies out of your pocket. He's trying to find other things.
finding in my
He's doing
pocket?
a dig. Oh, he's found something plastic. We don't want
Anyway.
him to have that.
All right.
Okay, DDD, MM, and PP. Prosperity Pack, Fran. Hello. Hiya, Stella,
There's nothing in
Jim.
the pocket.
Right, so, yes.
Visit us at freeneville.com.
Join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. Do it, seriously. All
Yes.
right. Yeah, if you're not worth half a donut a day in 15 to 25 minutes, like, seriously, like, mercy.
Mercy.
And Triple D Tony, that's right.
Yes.
Triple D Mark, boom.
And for refunds, go to our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com. Sorry, we keep
What is
looking
he
over that
doing?
way
Right.
because Emma is
right.
getting in Dad's jacket's pocket. He's fished out lollies and a plastic thing.
I don't even
so
know what he's
far.
going for.
He's going for something else.
I don't know.
I just go and gather it all up. He'll get angry. But...
Well, let's just do the show. He'll be all
Okay.
right.
Right, yes. Quarter of a donut, says Mark. Really? Is
Really?
it worth quarter of a donut? Are they $4 now?
Oh, they could, well, yeah, cream-filled one at the place is $4.
At the place.
Yeah.
The place.
Right. Anyway.
At the
Triple
Krispy
D, Sydney.
Kreme.
Boom. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, Victoria, let's do it.
Okay, so
MM Nathan.
we're going to dive right in. The first question is from someone who is confused in MM.
That's right.
And I can't seem to... Right. I do have one question. I can't seem to stay in my wish-fulfilled state or end result, as I'm really not sure that is what I want. I become very uncomfortable where I am and waver back and forth about wanting
That
my
was
end result.
Actually, very comfortable. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. What did I say?
Very uncomfortable.
That would be me. Right. I've become very comfortable where I am and waver back and forth about wanting my end result. And other times, I want to just be in my end result and dread the process to get there. Basically, I want to go from A to Z and skip the middle.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. What was the question?
Well,
do we have a clue?
I
by the
want
way,
to go from A to Z and skip the middle is really what it's about.
I don't think so. They don't know what Z is, or if they want Z, but they're comfortable where they are.
I see, got you.
But I can't seem to stay in the state of it.
Stay.
See, you get that there's a lot of like,
That's true. I can't seem to stay there because I don't know if it's what I want.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
I can't seem to stay
in my wish fulfilled.
Can't seem to. You are or you're not.
Yeah.
Right? Here's the thing. There's a state that's like, oh, but, and then maybe, I kind of, but I'm not sure, but it could be, but they might, and someone else, and then the monkey, monkeys, man. And then there's the state of right.
Yes.
Right? We're eating lunch today. We're eating lunch here today. We're getting takeaway today.
We are.
Right? So, see, there's an attitude of,
Yes.
right? And we could call it that. Okay, everybody write that down. It's the attitude of,
The attitude of how do you
Yeah,
How do you spell that?
I don't know. We're going to find out. Right?
We
There's going to be a
are.
lot of confusion.
People are
about
going to
that.
say that.
Tony, shared. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, good on
Cool.
you, Tony.
Right?
Yes.
There's the thing where I don't care what your other things. I mean, if you're comfortable, uncomfortable with where you are, where you could be, what you're in might be, can't stay there. How could you stay there if you don't know?
Well, I'd say is spelt ABDULLAH. Attitude of Abdullah.
Whoa.
Slam that door.
Right. Now get
Yes.
it? Now here's the thing. You probably, and this is a real common pattern, doubt that you can have what you really want. So, like, I really can't admit what I really want. I mean, I could try to figure out what I really want, but if I doubt if I could get it, well, should I figure it out or just, like, it just gets lost. That's a state. A lot of people spend lifetimes there. What I need you to do is... that.
Yeah.
Make some non-negotiables in your life. In other words, this first couple words of this, and again, I'm not saying control your words, but I can't stay in my state is a definite declaration. I seem to kind of maybe not, I could, like, it's really, I want to skip the middles. No, you get it? I want you to everywhere in life, find little non-negotiables. Create them. In other words, no, non-negotiables. Okay, there's a solidness there, a verticalness, and you guys in Triple D know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You watch Bob Seger on stage. Bob Seger is performing. He is loving the crowd. He is loving what he's doing. He's not walking out on stage going, wow, maybe I'll do poetry. Wow, there's people. Right now. Got it? And how do you spell that?
Well, a number of people showed us. They were all different, but they showed us.
Well, different is better than better.
But it's
right?
true, yes.
All right. So, how do you spell it?
Abdullah.
Boom. All right.
Yeah.
Let us continue, Victoria.
Okay.
What a great place to begin, by the way, because without that, none of the rest matters. Like, I went out 25 minutes ago and checked all the chemical levels in the hot tub. If I just went out,
And got lost down there somewhere.
there might not be a show.
Don't know if
right?
I want to do it.
Right? I told Victoria, I'm going out there to do that. Yeah,
Look, there's
start-
Mark's.
Oh,
I missed it.
I like that one, Mark. Boom. All right. So,
Yes.
non-negotiables, people. Create them.
Yeah.
Next.
Sweet. Thank you, Confused in MM.
Right.
The next question's from Jenn in Manifesting Mastery.
This is not Jenn again, by the way.
All right.
That's Triple D Jenn. This is MM Jenn.
Yeah, this is
right?
MM
Just
Jenn.
to be clear.
Yeah, that's true, because
Right.
I went there, so thank you.
That's right.
Jenn in Manifesting Mastery, Inner Conversations and Affirmations. I know you're not particularly fond of affirmations.
Neither was Neville.
No, we're not. But what is the difference between deliberate inner conversations and affirmations? The feeling is the secret. Inner conversations often come up with a certain feeling, but so can affirmations. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but looking back on why my marriage is the way it is right now, I've come to realise that I'd been almost constantly arguing in my head with my husband for months before he left and months after he left. Great to notice there, Jenn.
Totally.
Just like the woman with the annoying boss Neville Goddard talks about. Now I'm aware of the chatter. I turn it around as soon as it comes up. Now I'm having positive inner conversations instead. Not feeling it real, maybe, but at least not making it worse.
Yep, that's
Thanks
called
again
lying.
for answering.
Lying.
Lying.
Lying. So Neville says basically, he says something about, I don't have the exact words, but let's say you're imagining something and you notice your inner conversations are going to win. Now here's the thing, your inner conversations reveal what you're really feeling real. Don't try to change them. The thing is, for your inner conversations to naturally be different, you have to be in a different state.
Yes.
So in the state of miserable fucking life, you're going to have some specific inner conversations, right? You're also going to have res geste, spontaneous utterances. Right? That's not an affirmation. That's a guttural noise. That's also called pivot grammar. Right?
Yes.
Right. When Victoria walks in the room and I go,
I'm back out the door.
Right? Do you think I'm in the state of loving, happy husband?
I don't think so.
Or when I walk through the door, hey, babe.
Yes, hold the breath.
Right, Ms. Cranky Fuck. That's right,
That's
Alex.
right.
Now, here's the thing: when your state changes, your inner conversations change. Your inner conversations are your reactions to the world. Yesterday's show, I believe that was yesterday's show,
Or the day before.
or the day before,
actually.
something like that. 2 days ago, right? The 2 days ago
Attitude
show
activator number 5. Then.
5,
Yeah.
right? So here's the thing: change your state. Loving, happy wife will have inner conversations that are lovely. I see Victoria and I go, wow. You know why? Because I have inner conversations that go, wow.
Yes.
But I don't go, fuck. Right? And I go,
change
oh yeah,
it
hold on,
now
let me
to wow.
erase,
Yes.
and replace. Right?
Erase and replace.
No, it's the here's what I want you to notice. And this is your inner conversations and your outer ones. They just reveal the state you're in. Don't edit. You get that I don't edit? I am not good. Am I good at editing? Shit, the stuff that comes out of my mouth. We go in the $2 shop, you know?
Oh God, I know.
Right?
What do you call it?
Cheap
The
share.
shit shop.
Yeah, cheap
or
share.
cheap shit shop.
I walk in, I'll go, cheap share. Right? So look at all cheap share. And it's
I
true.
cringe.
Because she'll
I go.
go, hey, do you think we need this? And I go, cheap share. And you can, sooner or later, the shopkeep catches on, right?
I know.
Because I'm not good at editing. I've got this thing called, they won't let me have a plastic bag, but they'll sell cheap shit that will fall apart in a week. So we're going to fill landfills full of cheap shit, right? And call it good. Meanwhile, I can't possibly suffocate myself with a plastic bag, right? Unbelievable. What were we ranting on that about?
About affirmations compared to
Right? You get it? It's all state. Now, my buddy, we'll call him Square. Square loves cheap shit stores.
I know exactly.
Oh!
What he's talking about. He does. I wonder if
He
he got
goes
a
in.
belt actually from the cheap shit.
Yeah, he'll go in. So, see, we got all sorts of creative spelling. This is great. Cheap shit. Yeah. He'll go in the cheap shit
It
store
almost looks
and
like
go, yay.
Chavapi, or whatever it is, that sausage, what Alexandra put up there.
I love sausage.
What's that? Is it Chavapi or something,
Something like
like that?
Yes.
Anyway.
Right. So your state determines all that stuff. You get it? State of loving teacher, state of loving teacher with a sense of humor. Right? There are people that don't like me because they don't get this thing called humor. Right? So, bang. That's where I want you to play. Right? You got to change your state. Your inner conversations naturally change, and they'll reveal. If you get in the habit of editing, you'll be like that constipated.
Constantly editing.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yes.
Jesus, yeah. People send me like little videos, and what do you think of this guy? And after 10 seconds, it's like, he's an editor. Right?
Shit cheap chop.
Shit cheap chop.
Cheap cheap shop.
This is great. So, Grant Monk is watching. Hello,
Hello,
Grant
the
Monk. I'm watching
Grant
you.
Monk.
Boom.
Yes.
All right. So, Victoria.
Yeah, teach you
was
with a
the-
sense of hummus. We love hummus.
Oh, we love hummus.
Well, I do.
Oh, man. You smash it.
Okay, so that was from Jenn in Manifesting Mastery, not Jenn in DDD.
That's right.
So thank you, Jenn, from Manifesting Mastery, and hope that was all cool.
That's right.
Yes.
It'll rock your world. By the way, affirmations are always, they feel like a bad first date. You're always talking yourself into it. This is feeling it real. It's not talk myself into it. Right? You ever watch someone talk themselves into doing something? Every now and then I watch her do that. She'll talk herself into trying to do something.
Yeah.
She'll talk herself into trying to do something. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Versus like your natural inner conversations, at least mine are like, whoa, bang, boom. That's
Cool.
right. All right.
Thank you,
Jenn. Okay, next.
Jenn. Then that was the pressure cooker. The chicken is cooked and it's off
under
for
pressure.
everyone that saw the show about a month ago.
Yeah,
Right.
that was good fun.
The next question's from Liz in Manifesting Mastery.
Hello, Liz.
Technology drives philosophy.
That's
so,
right.
Yes, is Liz a DDD?
No, it's the other way. Philosophy drives technology.
Well,
Oh,
you've
man,
put it in as technology
Yeah.
drives philosophy backwards.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean by the term, well, that's because Liz has got it backwards. What do you mean by the term technology drives philosophy? So let me just stop for 1 second. It's philosophy drives technology, and
Yes.
our DDDers know all about this.
Yep.
Have noticed that you use this term quite often. Today you said philosophy is dependent on attitude in today's Feel It Real Fun show. Can you throw some light, Liz from MM?
Cool. I wish I remembered which show that was so I could make a reference to it. But let's just dive in. So,
Yeah.
philosophy drives technology. How I use an iPad is based upon my philosophy of life. Some people use it to waste all sorts of time. My buddy Square says he'll never get on Facebook because Facebook destroys families, it ruins communication. It's like, fuck, man, I would have no clue what my family's up to if it wasn't for Facebook. And all you people are my friends, and you're my family, right? I wouldn't know any of you if it wasn't for Facebook,
Yeah.
right? So for me, my philosophy is this is a friend finder. Right, this is a wealth creation machine, a friend finder, and so that's what I primarily use it for. So philosophy drives your technology. Now, some people, they pick up a brick and they make a wall, something beautiful in the garden. Other people pick up a brick and they do what they call go shopping right now. They smash it through a window.
It's not even shop. It's snatch and grab.
So here's the thing, right? Why is it you need a mask to go legally shopping, but a brick?
Take what you want.
You get it? Philosophy drives technology.
Right.
So that's how simple it is. So, yeah. By the way, this is everywhere in life. Philosophy drives technology. Why do I feel it real? I feel it real to experience what I've chosen right now. I don't do it to make something happen. If I continue to experience what I've chosen in consciousness, it'll also solidify into physicality. That's what Neville taught. But other people are going, right, well, I'm going to feel it real, and since it ain't happening, I'm going to do an inner conversation change, a affirmation change. I'm going to do 5x5. I'm going to do scripting and all this other stuff to make something happen. And Neville just says, look, if you experience something in consciousness, it will solidify into your physical world if you stay there long enough. Totally different. Your imaginal experience changes your physical experience. You get it? Which takes us way back to that whole beginning question with the whole thing of like, I seem to be kind of confused, maybe, but I know this is what I want.
Well, I don't think they even got there.
No.
I don't think they even said, I know this is what I want.
Except for the
the A
skip
to
the middle,
Z.
get to the end
Skip
thing,
the
right?
middle, yes.
But,
But,
you get
yes.
it? Yeah. So there's the thing, guys. So if you're just tuned in, make sure you tune in earlier as well to the refund of the show.
Cool.
All right.
Good one.
So
thank you, Liz.
yeah, did I answer that?
I hope so.
I think so.
Technology. It's mainly around technology drives philosophy, and I think you
philosophy,
answered that with your
drives
philosophy
drives
drives technology.
Yep. By the way, philosophy drives technology, right? I've got this thing called a Willy, right? Everybody type it down.
Willy.
Right? Now, my philosophy drives my technology, right? I actually find her attractive, right? And I've got this thing for with her, right? So it's like, whoa, bing, right? You get it? Versus if my philosophy was, there's a good-looking goat, right?
Oh, God.
Right? Some people, they got different philosophies, right? And it drives the technology in different ways. So, anyway, if we're talking about bricks or other things that rhyme with bricks, it's all technology. Yeah. Bricks or willies. Anyway.
Yeah, got you.
All right. Again, that whole humor thing. By the way, some people that don't have humor, right? The mouth, that's technology. What it says is all coming from my philosophy. Got it? My philosophy of being funny. I could be a serious parrot and talk about Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard was a man with a plan. His name wasn't Stan. And I could do this for days if my philosophy was different. But anyway. Boom. Looking good, goat keeper. Boom.
Good looking.
Good looking. Yeah, that too. Philosophy drives technology.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Liz.
Boom.
The next question's from Preeti on YouTube. Can they reject my imaginings?
Yep.
Hi, 2020.
Yo.
I do have a question on rejection. Can a person reject our idea? Recently, a very popular law of attraction coach said a person can reject your suggestions or ideas if they do not want it for them. This was quoted from Prayer, The Art of Believing. She said it could... Oh, so you're giving us a clue. It's a lady. Right. She said, it could happen or it couldn't. So basically, are we gambling with it? We are gambling with our desires.
I don't agree with that part. The whole gambling thing, but let's continue.
I have a brother who is currently unemployed, and my sister and I are taking care of him. I want to see him responsible, but he has gotten very comfortable with his lifestyle, and if he doesn't want it to change, can he reject my idea of seeing him employed and responsible?
All right, so let me get this right. Your bro has 2 sugar mamas.
Yeah,
right?
He's sitting pretty. See us.
Damn, that's
Catch
right.
you when you get home from work.
See, let's go back to, what was it, yesterday's show, No One to Change But Self. Okay, obviously you're not happy, but you're still doing it, right? Right.
Yes.
I don't continue to do things that I'm not happy with. Right. I find it like, Victoria discovered this thing called creating garden beds. If she creates a garden bed, she makes something pretty. If she can take 8 hours and create a garden bed, and it's pretty, or she can take 8 hours and weed.
Yes.
Right. And one day she goes, "Why the hell am I weeding?
Yes.
Why? This makes absolutely no sense."
Especially when I didn't even question it, but for months all it kept coming up in my head was just plant. Forget the weeding, just plant. And it's like you plant on top of the weeds, it shades them, and they give up.
Exactly.
But I kept weeding. Yes.
So there's no one to change but self, right? Victoria changed, the garden changed. It'd be really cool because Jerry came here twice, Jamaica, right? So if Jamaica came here once, and then Jamaica came here twice, and he says, "Victoria, looking really good. You've been weeding a lot."
I've been weeding a lot.
Right?
Thanks,
versus
Jer.
when he shows up and he goes, "Whoa, that's different."
Yeah.
You get it? Different's better than better. Right? Weeding is not the same as seeding. You do pull some weeds. But if your entire life is pulling weeds, I have to revise everything. I'm 54 years old and it all fucking blowed. So it's like it's going to take me 54 years to revise it unless I screw it up.
54 years and then I'll be 108. Yes.
And then I can imagine what I want. Right?
Yeah.
So this whole thing of, let me see the question. Can they reject my imaginings? Here's the good news, right? Don't make it about them. If you were totally happy with your brother, how would you feel when I say his name? Let's call him Bob. So you're on the street and someone says, "Hey, how's Bob?" Do you go, right? Because if you're not happy with him, or you
Yeah,
Bob,
there'll
that
be
fucker,
something in there.
you know what he does? He
Yeah.
just sits around, he just lazies all day because me and my sister were dumbasses. That's right. I'm imagining that we're dumbasses. You change you. And that's what's fun, because it's like, right, so if I had a nephew that I was concerned about, and Victoria said his name, she goes, "Hey, how's that nephew back in the States?" And I go, "Oh, right, I don't know, I haven't heard nothing." Right? That reveals something, doesn't it? Right. On the other hand, if she says, "How's that nephew back in the States?" Like, "Oh yeah, he's cool." Right? You get there that I'm living in a different state. So of course, if you want to imagine him productive and happy, he can reject that. That's fine. Right? Or he might accept it. Remember, Neville says, many a man is a failure because no one bothered to imagine lovingly for them. You got it? So it's never a gamble. First, make it all about you. How would you feel, if you were totally happy about the state of your brother? Right? Boom. Yep. It's like when I see my dad called. I don't freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Maybe he's dead.
Maybe I've been a bad boy.
Maybe
you
I've
haven't rung
been
me.
bad, right?
Yeah,
Maybe he's
that's
going to
where I'd
lecture
go.
me, right? Yeah, well,
Yes.
especially since your dad is dead.
Well, yes.
Let's just be blunt, right?
Okay.
I've been really bad. He's calling me from the dead.
But if it was mum, that's all. Maybe I'll change context. But yeah, keep going.
All right. So there's the thing. Just make it about you. How would you feel if he was doing great? How would you feel if you were happy about how he's doing? Right? What would your experience be if somebody, just imagine, somebody walks up to you and goes, "Hey, how's Bob?" Right? And you go, "Oh, Bob's great. Cool."
Yeah.
You get it? There's the difference. Right?
And you don't have to label it like he's got a job, he's saving money, and none of that.
He just
It's
got
like,
his grade point
he's ace,
average.
he's so funny.
His
He's
grade
so
point
happy.
is average. Right?
Yeah,
All right. I think we nailed that one.
I think so.
All right. Thank you.
So thank you, Preethi on YouTube.
Coolio. Coolio.
The next question is from our very own DDD Jesse.
Yo.
Using memory for imagination. When letting the memory of a person be a tool to capture the feeling I once gave them credit for, How do I keep from slipping in to letting it be about them?
Oh my God. So, Goose. Everybody write it down. Goose. Okay, Goose had a restaurant. Yeah, it was actually Mr. Goo, but Mr. Goo had a restaurant. It was
Mr.
called
Goo.
Goose.
It's almost like Magoo.
Yeah, no, he
Mr.
wasn't a
Magoo.
Magoo. No.
No, okay.
No. So,
But that was a show.
Goose had a restaurant. Yes, well, it's a cartoon technically.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Except my buddy Steve in the old folks' home, he couldn't tell the difference between Magoo and the Pope, which was great fun. We would have the most lovely conversations. But anyway, so Goo's cellar, right? So they had the restaurant, they had the cellar, and down in the cellar you could get this awesome pizza, right? I am talking like, it's just the most gorgeous, beautiful pizza, right, on the planet. Now, if I really get into the state of eating yummy pizza by remembering Goo's Pizza, that doesn't mean I have to go back and eat that pizza that I had in 1986. Right? God, it was good, but it'd be a little fucking moldy right now if there was any left over. Right?
Yes.
So probably same with her. But anyway, so that it's true. Right.
Story.
Yeah, Fargo was great.
We remember where
Anyway,
that's from.
so
Yes.
notice we can remember Fargo and have a laugh, right?
Yes.
But we don't have to like leave the show right now.
I didn't at the time.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yes.
bum, bum.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
That's right. Who knows what season of Fargo that's from? Anyway, so
I thought they were all that.
no, only two.
Oh, were they?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was
All right.
Mr. Wrench and the other one. Bum.
God. That was just creepy.
I've got this fascinating memory about creepy men.
And they
Anyway,
were true stories. I was just like, wow. Oh my God, this is so scary. Okay.
so that's it. I think we've answered it. Yeah. Anything else we'll just add to the head. But thank you, Jesse. That was fun.
Yes.
Okay, ready? Bum.
Ba-bum.
Bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Ba-bum. Yes. I don't know if anyone out there has watched the Fargo series. Not the movie.
not the movie.
The movie was
No,
crap,
no,
and we
no.
totally get that. The series.
This is great. We actually,
Billy Bob was
I
in
love
one of
Billy
them.
Bob. Love me some Billy Bob.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jesse. The next question's from Anicia in Manamath. Poor. Start again.
Mana.
Sounds like an enema or something.
An enema.
But it's not. It's Anicia in Manifesting Mastery.
You totally screwed
With
Sesame Street.
all the hate.
All right.
Yes, I remember that. No. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
We're really in one of them moods today. This is great.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I'll start again. Okay. Because then I can
Welcome
cut
to
that
another
bit from the
exciting
short.
episode. No, don't cut it. This is good.
For the short, though.
Okay.
Okay. The next
Lovely.
question's from Anicia in Manifesting Mastery. With all the hate... Question. Can we get your input on how to keep our eyes on the prizes, especially what's going on in America with all the hate, the protests, the disarray with the lack of leadership in America? This is a trigger for me. And before the trigger, I do the exercises that the sensation, it does not mean anything. But what's going on all around? Help.
Right, cool. So this brings us back to buying the pearl, and it's all about me. Ready? So I'm going to run with this.
Sure.
Cool. And easy. I'm so glad you asked this because, so ready? How do we keep it on the prize, especially what's going on in America with all the hate, the protests, the disarray? How much hate do you see coming out of me right now, or protest, or disarray, or lack of leadership? You see, you're the leader, right? You can't blame Trump. You can't blame the governors. I mean, like personally, I look at all that crap and it's like, fuck, man.
Glad we live in Australia.
It's fascinating to me. Because, no one makes someone pick up a brick to go shopping. Right?
Keep going back to the.
It's like,
other
did Trump say pick up a brick, or the governor, or like, no, they just pick up a brick on their own and they throw it, right? That's a decision, okay? That's not a good decision in my book, right? But that's a decision. But here's the thing: how do you let it all be about you? Because going against it is just, yeah, you get, quote unquote, there's a war going on out there. If you go to war on the war, there's just more war. On the other hand, what can I give life to that's lovely today? Like this podcast, like a walk with the puppies. How was Bruce today?
He was excellent.
Bruce was amazing today, right? And this is the fun thing. Yasmin Maxwell says it right. You get up front, you drive your own bus. You see, I've got friends that are black. I've got friends that are cops. I've got friends that are white. I've got friends that own businesses in the U.S. I'm not concerned about any of them. If they pop into mind, I imagine lovingly. But at the same time, it's like they're imagining whatever they're imagining. There will be some businesses that get through unscathed, some cops that get through unscathed, some white people, some black people that get through unscathed. There will be others that, quote unquote, become victims. The question always is why? And so we bring it back. It's whatever's going on out there, again, that's the circle. Neville says that there will always be wars, there will always be riots and loogies and stuff like that. Cool. Feel free to imagine lovingly if you want to for, whatever's going on out there or for specific people. I got a buddy, Vince. He's still in law enforcement. I imagine lovingly for him the other day. He popped into mind. So, boom, right? But meanwhile, when you really get this is all about you. I don't have time for the war in my life. I don't have the time for the protest, because if I go into war and protest, it'll show up between us. It'll show up between here. There's no point in it.
Yeah.
I'm into love. What's my state? Okay, positive sprawl, loving sprawl. And Bruce. So,
Excuse me.
By the way, this whole thing about the Manifesting Mastery Week 1 with adding in meaning, here's the thing. The girls giggled. Somebody's throwing a brick through a window. What's it mean? To me, it means that they're in the process of waking up. Somewhere along, some people are apathetic. They don't move at all. Maybe getting a little angry might be good for them. That way they get to realize, fuck, I can actually destroy something. I don't want to do that anymore. Right? So this is what I notice. People are waking up. And some are waking up to notice how angry they've been. And some will wake up and notice, you know what, I don't have to be angry anymore. I can actually live life. So, boom. I think that's good. Anicia, thank you for asking that. Cool.
That's ace. Thank you, Anicia.
That'll bless a lot of people. Except those that go, you're wrong, Mr. 20, you're white, and you've got privilege.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, it's what you make it.
Okay.
All right.
The next question's from Dream Driven Day Tony.
My dog's eating my
Everything keeps crashing. I have several amazing buns that are like halfway cooked, but seem to be self-destructing. A pending marriage postponed because of the loogie issues. A pending new house, all of a sudden mired in red tape just before closing. A six-figure business with a 50 grand contract in limbo. God, do I just keep imagining the same ends, change course, or... I was positive that these seeds were firmly planted, but I must admit my faith is wavering. Am I just overthinking it all?
Will you remember that we have to stop at the post office today? And we have to stop at the bottle shop today. Okay, so we're going out for lunch.
Yes.
To pick up lunch.
Yes.
But we've got to stop at the post office because instead of them bringing something to my door, they took it to the post office, as usual. And at the bottle shop, Jerome...
Yes,
he's right up there with Mitch right now. Charged me for 3 instead of 2.
Yes.
Bad Jerome.
Yes.
Bad. And so I have to go pick up another bottle. Right?
Oh, what a bummer.
What a bummer.
Yes.
So here's the deal. There's a state of, oh my fuck, it's all falling apart. It just keeps getting close and crash. I mean, like, my spa filters are at the post office. Fuck that. I'm taking a brick and putting it through a window, right? I'm really angry because things keep getting close, right? No, right? It's like, all right, so I order some shit and they bring it there, so I got to drive a little bit over. Actually, she'll drive, and then we'll go get the goodies, right? Here's the cool thing. You don't get to pick the timing. If your win feels natural, it's your win. Right, so if the 6-figure business, $50,000 contract, so on and so forth, wedding, all that stuff. If you're still feeling married, cool. By the way,
Yeah.
who says you can't get married with a loogie? Go get fucking married, then do the public ceremony later. If you guys want to be husband wife, right? Yeah, is it the marriage or the wedding? Right? Ooh, see, all sorts of things you can just notice. But again, like I just keep on trucking. So there's the thing. So I imagine. Yeah. By the way, how many wishes do I have that are pending?
Pending.
Oh my God! I gotta move a little bit.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't have no idea, right? I mean, I just keep putting more buns in the oven, right? So some are pending. Doesn't matter. And, poor TT got to go get another bottle.
I saw that. Virginia.
Yeah, I do. I got to get pool filter or spa filters on a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. What a disastrous weekend.
My dogs keep eating each other. All right.
Yeah.
All right. There's the thing. It's the state you're in. You're in a state of right. And again, it's don't change the emotion. Don't try to put a positive spin on it. I'm going to reframe it positively. Don't do that. Just notice you're slipping into a state of maybe hoping, maybe doubting.
It's our speed bump.
It's the speed bump.
Yeah.
Speed bump. No big deal.
That's all it is.
There's always going to be bumps.
Yeah.
Right? So you hit a bump. No big deal.
Here to make waves.
No drama, no trauma. Usha, welcome to the show. All right, I got to stretch for a second, Victoria. So you just keep
Stretching.
cramping up.
So that was from Dream Driven Day, Tony. Thanks for that.
Boom. That's right.
The next question, in fact, the last question, is from Dream Driven Day, Jake.
Jake.
I love the Anxiety Eliminator.
That's right.
In the Anxiety Eliminator, crass commercial
By the way,
testimonial time.
This is him saying it's a crass commercial, right?
It's amazing. I'm on probably my 10th dive in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
Cool, Jake. You mentioned something along the lines of we get to find feelings and apply them where we want in our life. I really love this idea, and it's opening up loads of fun ways to play. As an example, I'm exploring taking general feelings I enjoy, such as nailed it, and just finding and sitting in that general feeling, then applying it broadly and widely to any desires and areas of my life that come up. I also have a lot of fun stealing feelings from certain movies, TV, and applying them generally into certain areas of my life or life in general. Anyway, my question is, can you expand a bit on this idea of finding feelings and applying them to different areas? It's a ton of fun and completely different from how I was struggling with this.
Cool. The Anxiety Eliminator is a fairly cool, or really cool, but fairly comprehensive package. So the first thing I want to mention is I cannot possibly dive into what's in there here, right? So if this intrigues you, feel free to pick it up. Crass commercial from me now. Yes. So this whole idea of finding feelings and applying them. If you look at Neville's lullaby method, almost everybody teaches this wrong because they are starting with a phrase. And Neville basically says you start with the feeling of your wish fulfilled, and then you experience the phrase. Right? And these two walk hand in hand. The one's actually inspired the other somewhat. And I want you to get how powerful this is, because it goes back to the first question today. Because if we just took that feeling of nailed it, right, or the feeling of I know, right, it totally changes the whole scope of that first question that we did today, and several others, right? So if I could make a suggestion, it would be this: explore inner experiences, because you know what it's like to be truly satisfied or cranky, right? and just take that and apply it to something just for fun, right? And again, this is not the Anxiety Eliminator, but
So
this works
Are you
hand in hand
saying
with
to
it.
any situation?
To any situation, right? So it sort of goes back to the whole thing about the brother, right? If I know what it's like to be 100% happy with the way someone is, and I apply it to someone else, got it? So I can go, right, I am 100% happy with the way Victoria is. And then let's take that person over there.
My mum.
Your dad might be easier.
You never met my dad. Yeah.
He's dead.
I know. Now.
That's right. Yeah, he's not all that responsible.
Yeah, right.
Responsible.
So just the feeling of, what you was like, feeling in love or feeling so in love with someone else or something like that, and then applying it to anyone, anything else.
See, here's a good one for you. So you can take where you're capable.
Yes.
Take that feeling of capable.
That's a
and
goodie.
apply that to you working with Raymond on your shed. Now, what that doesn't mean is you pretend that you're capable and you pick up a power tool and you slice your face off, right? What it means is,
Sorry, Ray.
you walk in and you're learning from him,
Yes.
and you feel capable,
Yes.
and so now you're capable of learning.
Yes.
And capable of doing what you're being shown. Versus, I'm not sure I can learn, I'm not sure I can do what I've learned, I'm not sure. So you can take these bits and just really apply wildly. Those fucking dogs.
That's cool.
Cool. So that's where I'd play. And I find that to be a really good one. Capable, notice I'm not saying confident, right? See, confident would be what has you slice your face off, right? I am confident that I can fucking do this. Really? This could get really interesting, right? When I explore capable and curious, I am capable of doing a show. I'm curious about what I'll say.
Yeah, and me.
You get it? That's what keeps it fun. But on the other hand, if I sat here and talked about how confident I am, confident.
And I'm a curious person.
That's it.
Yeah,
So,
got you. I really like that with being capable.
yes.
Going back to a time when I know.
Going back to a time when I was capable.
Yeah, a long time. No. No, but yeah, that's ace. So many fields where I've been capable, and you guys will have too.
Get up here.
And then taking that to a different situation.
All right, I think he wants to join.
You coming up?
All righty. So, Victoria,
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
Yes.
Oliver Maxwell says, seriously, this is my favorite show ever. So many great.
Thank you,
All
Oliver.
right, cool. Oliver, what I need you to do, right, is to scan for counterexamples. Now, there's probably about 800 or so shows up on Facebook. Go watch all of them this weekend to make sure this one is
weekend?
still, right?
There's about 1,000 shows up there.
Oliver,
He
you
wouldn't get
can-
through
you
them
can
in,
do it.
I
I've
don't
got
know,
faith.
would it take a month?
He's capable.
Yes.
All right. So,
Oh, Bob.
Jake says, perfect coloring to where I'm playing. Cool, buddy.
Sweet.
Nice.
Excellent.
Boom. All right. Angela, top, triple D.
Gem of the
Boom.
show. Thank you, Angela. Okay. So that was it for our questions.
That was it. That is it.
Shut the heavy lid.
Shut the heavy
It's
lid.
all over now. So
Oh, my God.
what we want to know is tell us, I kicked it, tell us your strawberry bit. What was your strawberry bit?
I just like the way they all weave together.
And me.
You know, I love how many people show up. We watch the numbers. We watch your outfits. Angela Topping, looking good. Right?
Cool.
Right? Alex,
Ask
lovely
them more,
scarf.
says Alex. Ask us a question, Alex.
No,
No, he needs to stretch
to
now.
stretch.
And we've got to think about takeaway lunch.
That's
and
right.
Extra bottles of whiskey. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my God, imagine that.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Victoria,
Yes.
that was mine. What was yours?
I feel the same, actually, because each time we bounced, you know what I mean, we'd go forward a couple of questions. It's like, this is just so appropriate for question 1 or question 2.
Totally.
It was just, really cool. So I love that
That's
about
a
these
miracle,
shows.
miracle.
Yeah. Yes. Cool.
Bo says Bruce.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
Brucey
he
boy,
was.
you're a strawberry bit, buddy.
Oh, you were the
Probably
strawberry
outside
bit.
with the bad cuz now.
Cool.
All right.
Excellent. So, meanwhile, go to freeneville.com.
221 pseudo random email list.
Yes.
Click the link. I can't.
Right. You can't.
Now, some people ask me to. Is this to click this for me? No. Right?
We can't do that.
Can't do that. Right?
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right.
Right. And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
You know, in that little pause, there are people that imagine me saying things like half a donut. Right?
Yes, they
15
will
to
be
25
now.
minutes. Let you know how fast you actually imagine. Got it? Boom.
Yeah, filling in the blanks. There was one of them in MM, wasn't it?
Absolutely,
Or was
or Triple D or something.
it D? Yeah, I
That was
remember
in
that.
one of those courses.
Yeah, one of those.
That's right. See,
Okay, you
pauses are
guys,
great.
have a great day, night, weekend.
Wherever you are.
We will. And we'll catch you
Oh my God.
in 3 days.
Yeah.
See yous.